on behalf of the government and the good people of Ogun State, we join millions of Nigerians across the country in commemorating June 12, a historic date that redefined our nation's democratic journey. More than just a day on the calendar, June 12 stands as a powerful symbol of sacrifice, courage, and the resolve of Nigerians to defend their democratic rights and freely choose their leaders. It embodies the enduring spirit of a people who refuse to be silenced and remain steadfast in their pursuit of justice, freedom, and representative governance. As we mark this significant occasion, we honor the sacrifices of those who champion the cause of democracy and celebrate the resilience of a nation committed to the principles of democratic rule. Let me acknowledge and appreciate our President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for advancing the ideals embodied in the June 12 struggle through purposeful leadership. His renewed hope agenda seeks to address critical economic, security, and social challenges while positioning Nigeria for growth, stability, and shared prosperity. The courage and audacity of his far-reaching economic reforms have repositioned Nigeria as an increasingly attractive destination for local and foreign investment. Through decisive policies such as the unification of the foreign exchange market, the removal of fuel subsidy distortions, fiscal reforms, and efforts to improve transparency in public finance, investor confidence has steadily rebounded, while Nigeria's gross external reserves have risen to almost $50 billion today. Equally significant is the administration's commitment to human capital development through several transformative social investment programs, particularly the Nigerian Education Loan Fund, NEL Fund, which has enabled well over 1 million students to access higher education financing, ensuring that economic reforms are matched by expanded opportunities for the nation's youth. These bold initiatives are laying the foundation for a more resilient economy, sustainable growth, and shared prosperity for all Nigerians. June 12 reminds us of a time when Nigerians rose above ethnic, religious, and political differences to defend the sanctity of the ballot. It was a moment when the vote became a symbol of national unity, and when the will of the people prevailed over forces determined to silence it. The message was clear: our votes matter, our votes count, and our future belongs to us. The election of June 12, 1993 was more than an electoral exercise. It was a national awakening. Across villages and cities, across the north and the south, Nigerians embraced a common dream and demonstrated that unity of purpose remains one of our greatest strengths. That historic moment revealed the character of a people committed to building a just, united, and democratic nation. For us in Ogun State, this day carries special significance because at the center of that historic mandate stood one of our most distinguished sons, Chief Moshood Kashimawo Olawale Abiola. Born here in Abeokuta, Chief Abiola was an accomplished businessman, philanthropist, statesman, and democrat whose courage and sacrifice helped shape the course of our democratic history. His immortal words continue to inspire generations, and I quote, "I am the custodian of a sacred mandate, freely given, which I cannot surrender unless the people so demand," unquote. Chief M.K. Abiola became a symbol of hope when many Nigerians had lost faith in the political process. Through his vision, encapsulated in his campaign slogan, Hope 93, for a united and prosperous Nigeria, he inspired millions to believe that leadership could rise above ethnic, religious, and regional divisions. His victory demonstrated that Nigerians could unite around shared aspirations and a common national purpose. Beyond politics, MK represented the quest for the emancipation of ordinary Nigerians. The annulment of the June 12 elections remains one of the most painful chapters in our national history and a watershed moment. From that setback emerged a stronger determination to defend democratic values. The sacrifices of those who stood firm in the struggle for democracy laid the foundation for the freedoms we enjoy today and must never be forgotten. It was in recognition of this historic truth that June 12 was restored as Democracy Day by the administration of President Muhammad Buhari GCFR. This decision was an act of historical justice and a tribute to the heroes and heroines whose sacrifices advanced the cause of democracy. The people remain the foundation of our democracy. We must continue to support our institutions, uphold our civic responsibilities, and preserve the values that unite us as one nation. As future elections approach, let us remember that democracy thrives when every voice is heard and every vote counts. The renewed hope agenda requires the active participation of all Nigerians. Security and democracy are inseparable. A secure society provides the foundation upon which democratic governance and economic progress can flourish. We must therefore remain united in protecting the democratic gains secured through the sacrifices of our heroes and heroines. As we celebrate today, let us remember and pray for all those who have lost their lives to insecurity, as well as those still affected by banditry and violence across the country. Our thoughts are with the government and people of Oyo State over the painful abduction of innocent school children and their teachers. We deeply sympathize with Mr. President and the federal government and do appreciate their quiet and tireless effort to secure the safe release. It is deeply concerning that at a time when nation building demands a collective commitment, some individuals choose the path of terrorism and banditry. Such actions run contrary to the values, sacrifices, and democratic ideals upon which our nation is built. Let us remain united in promoting peace, security, and national progress. This is a period where all Nigerians must fight terrorism together. It is not a task for the government alone. Neither is it a time to play divisive politics. We must all join hands together and fight terrorism and banditry, irrespective of political affiliation, to confront this national challenge. Nigeria belongs to all of us. Let us remain united in promoting peace and national progress. Permit me to appeal particularly to our young people, who represent the largest segment of our population and the greatest promise for the future. Remain actively engaged in the democratic process. Reject violence and divisive tendencies. Embrace your responsibility as ambassadors of peace, unity, and progress. The future of our nation depends greatly on the choices we make today. As a government, we affirm our commitment to the safety of lives and property across Ogun State. Through strategic investments in security infrastructure, collaboration with security agencies, and community engagement, we remain deeply committed to maintaining Ogun State as a secure, peaceful, and investment-friendly destination. Recognizing that the safety of our children is fundamental to the future of our state, we have intensified security measures around educational institutions. This includes increased surveillance, deployment of security personnel to strategic locations, stronger interagency collaboration, and the use of modern technology to monitor critical areas. These interventions are designed to deter criminal activities and ensure that schools remain safe and conducive environments for learning. In response to emerging security concerns in parts of the country, our administration has intensified surveillance and protective measures around schools by deploying security personnel to strategic locations, strengthening collaboration among security agencies, and leveraging modern technology and surveillance equipment to monitor critical areas. These interventions are aimed not only at deterring criminal activities, but also ensuring that our schools remain safe and conducive environments where learning can thrive without fear or disruption. I wish to assure the good people of Ogun State that the security and well-being of every resident remain paramount to our administration. As we conclude, let us once again draw inspiration from Chief M.K. Abiola, whose faith in Nigeria remained steadfast. He believed deeply in the promise of our nation and in the ability of Nigerians to build a society founded on justice, equity, and shared prosperity. Let us move forward with courage, guided by integrity, and inspired by the sacrifices of those who came before us. Let us continue to build a Nigeria where justice prevails, where unity flourishes, and democracy grows stronger with each passing generation. May the spirit of June 12 continue to inspire us. May our democracy continue to advance, and may Nigeria rise to fulfill her great destiny with renewed hope. I thank you all for listening, and God bless Ogun State and the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn, àjọṣe gbogbo wa ni.